Got country roads in Alabama, Alabama baby loves country boys. At Talladega short track, we race dirt track cars on Friday and Saturday nights, on race weekends, and then you turn around 2022. Ross Chastain and me got our pictures made at the Moose Lodge in Anniston, Alabama, baby. Then that Sunday in 2022, he won the Superspeedway race at Talladega Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama, baby. Country boys racing, dirt track mudslinging. And then that Sunday, 2023, turns around, Richard Childress racing, wins with Kyle Busch at Talladega Superspeedway. And then I got my picture, 2010, with Richard Childress, and out in Talladega, Alabama, baby. Racing is for winners in Talladega, Alabama, baby. You got the Superspeedway. It's Talladega Superspeedway, baby. Mud is in Talladega, short track, Alabama racing. It's for Alabama country boys, loving the country dirt, slinging mud. You get dirty at the dirt track. The next day is you get dirty and muddy at the Talladega short track, baby. And then the next Sunday is Talladega 2022 at Talladega Superspeedway. It's where Ross Chastain wins, and I get my picture with him, baby. In April of 2022, that's where Ross Chastain wins, baby. And that Friday of 2023, I get my picture with Rich Childress in 2010, baby. And then 2024, as April comes around, gonna see who wins in 2024. And then I got my picture with Ross Chastain that Friday of 22 of that Friday is when I got my picture with Ross Chastain on that Friday before the Sunday race. And then he turned around and won it, baby. That's why I call myself a winner and lucky, baby. Then 2023 is race weekend. Kyle Busch wins. April 2023 is on 2023. is when the 23rd is when he won. Talladega Superspeedway, Kyle Busch with Richard Childress racing. And then I got my picture with Kyle Larson that Friday night, baby, in Talladega, Alabama, at Talladega Short Track is where I love to be on Friday nights and Saturday nights. Is my favorite place to be. And then the next day is Talladega Superspeedway, baby. That's when Ross Chastain won in April of 2022. And then the next year, Kyle Busch won in 2023 at Talladega Superspeedway, baby. That's why I feel like I'm a lucky winner, baby. I met Red Farmer, got my picture with him. Tony Stewart, too. I got my picture with Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart, Red Farmer, Ross Chastain, Richard Childress, Kyle Larson. That's just a couple of drivers, plus Brett Holmes for Brett Holmes Racing in Alabama, baby. I could say I'm the luckiest person in Talladega, Alabama, is where I love to be on race weekends. This is a Talladega short tracks on Friday and Saturday nights. And then I turn around. The next day is Talladega Superspeedway, baby. That's where Ross Chastain wins in 2022. Then turn around the next year, Kyle Busch wins for Richard Childress Racing. And then Ross Chastain wins with Trackhouse in 2022. The next year I turn around and got lucky with Richard Childress Racing in 2023. Baby, that's where number one winners are supposed to be, baby. In Talladega, Alabama. At Talladega Short Track is my favorite place to be. Enjoying the Talladega mud. And then you turn around. The next day is Talladega Superspeedway, baby. That's where me and Ross Chastain in 2022 won with Moose Fraternity. And then 2023, Kyle Busch wins with Richard Childress Racing. That's how I get to be so lucky and win and get my pictures made with famous NASCAR drivers and owners. Baby, I'm the lucky one in Talladega history to get my pictures made with Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart from Stewart Haas Racing, Richard Childress Racing is when Kyle Busch wins for Richard Childress. And then the next day, I finally get my picture made with Ross Chastain in Alabama, baby. That's how my country life loves to be, baby. In Talladega, Alabama. At Talladega short track, got my picture with Red Farmer, Tony Stewart, Brett Holmes from Brett Holmes Racing, from Mumford, Alabama, baby. And then turn around the next year, I get my picture with Ross Chastain in Alabama is where I love to be. And winners is number one, baby. With Richard Childress Racing. And then you have Trackhouse Racing with Moose Fraternities in 2022. And then the next year, you got Kyle Busch with Richard Childress Racing 2023. That's when I became lucky in Talladega, Alabama. Baby, my music's for the back roads, dirt track racing, Talladega short track. Then you got Talladega Superspeedway. That's where winners are supposed to be made. I'm so lucky. My name is Jeremy. And I got my picture with Red Farmer, Tony Stewart, Brett Holmes, Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson is from Hendrick Motorsports. Ross Chastain is from Trackhouse. Richard Childress Racing is from North Carolina. So is Trackhouse Racing, Brett Holmes Racing is from North Carolina. I got my pictures with Red Farmer, Tony Stewart, Brett Holmes, Richard Childress, Ross Chastain is from Trackhouse. And then you got Kyle Busch from Richard Childress Racing. Got Kyle Larson from Hendrick Motorsports, baby. I got lucky to get my pictures with all these drivers in Alabama, baby. That's where winners are supposed to be. Love you guys. Bye now. Country roads, dirt track racing, Talladega short track. Then you have Talladega Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama. Dirt track racing, mud, asphalt racing at Talladega Superspeedway. Love you guys. Bye. That's where winners are supposed to be made from. All different types of tracks. It's racing in Talladega, Alabama. You got Talladega short track with Talladega mud, baby. country boys from Alabama. Then you got country roads in Alabama. That's where I became lucky. It's Talladega short track, baby. 'Cause I always love my racing in Talladega, Alabama. A Talladega short track in Talladega, Alabama. Then you got the Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama. Baby, #1 fan of Talladega short track is me, baby. Because I get lucky with all them NASCAR drivers, baby. That's how we roll and win races. Love you guys. See ya.